Hi, I'm Andrew, an entrepreneur and a computer science student,
Hi, I'm Verene, a psychology major student.
and you're now listening to the Ink Thoughts podcast, where we ponder and talk about incongruous thoughts ranging from our daily life to the human mind.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Ink Thoughts podcast. Today is not a very beautiful Sunday, I'm lying. Yeah, it's actually a terrible Sunday. It's like hazy outside, cloudy, and in Malaysia, is it sunny now?
No, it's not.
Okay, yeah, it's just like, many of the Malaysian, I think, okay, not many, but some of the Malaysians are experiencing flooding, which is kind of rare case. It's like, I think it happens once in like a century or something, quite a serious flooding. And then, I mean, UK, there's nothing like just like, yeah, it's just general UK weather where there's no sun, yeah, like that. And then it's a Sunday, both of us don't really feel like doing the podcast, but yeah, we are still here. I mean, like, still gotta work, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we kind of just force ourselves here to work on this. But yes, how was the past day, Verene? Since we recorded the last episode yesterday.
Okay. Today, actually I feel like very lazy. I feel like because it's a Sunday or what?
Nothing. Continue.
Is it because of Sunday or anything? But Sunday is the cleaning day, so yeah, I did the cleaning stuff earlier because I know we are going to record this. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. You see? Hardworking employee. Hardworking employee award goes to Verene.
Yeah, nothing much. So after that, I feel quite tired physically, yeah. But now I'm not tired, but I'm very lazy to do this.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yes, kind of same for me as well.
Oh yeah, how was your Spider-Man?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. But yeah, like surprisingly, yeah, quite a lot happened in my past day. So after we recorded the podcast, I mean, I didn't get to edit the podcast because we are preparing for a new design for a whole new year. Since yesterday's episode is already the second episode of 2022, which is quite cool, cool. Yeah, we're already doing stuff for 2022. Actually, yeah, now that it's very high likely that I'll be cancelling my London plans. No, it's cool. I won't. I don't know, like we've been rushing this because it's supposed to cover my London trip 2 episodes, but then now I guess I can actually record on that 2 days, but it's fine. I mean, like we can do it earlier, and then you can enjoy your holiday, and I can kind of work on my stuff as well. And yes, possibly, Verene can utilize those time to create her first video for her YouTube channel. People listening to this episode can. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure if people can do search it yet, because I think when you first create a YouTube channel, it's not on the. You can't really search it unless you get the link. But yeah, Verene, create your first video. Yeah, I look forward to it.
Oh, I'll try. Let's see. I don't know.
You can. It's not that hard. I believe you can. I want to see a video before, by 31st of December. Yeah, by 31st of December. Okay.
You're like
So,
my
yeah,
teacher giving me assignment,
I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, there's a lot of benefits starting a YouTube channel, right?
I
You
know,
agree with me, right?
I agree.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. So, yeah. But yesterday, after I did that, my friend came over to my room because he's living in the city center, and then since he came all the way to the campus, he didn't want to go back to the city because we'll be heading to the movies together. So yeah, he came here, watched some videos and stuff. I worked on my voice. What's that thing called again? Voice assistant thing. It's a voice assistant coursework ish. I kind of figured out how to work on it, but I didn't have much progress because I was just figuring out how it works. Yeah, I was like encountering quite a few errors and then figuring out how it works. But then it works out in the end. And then we went for some burger at a kind of new burger place. It's actually opened like 3-4 months ago. And then I had a peri-peri chicken burger, which is really nice. Peri-peri chicken burgers. The fries isn't that nice. Oh my god. there's no chili sauce in UK, you know. Like you can't dip fries with chili sauce. There's only ketchup.
The
Come on,
Malaysian
man.
thing.
I want chili sauce. Yeah, I think they don't even have it in like McDonald's. It's just ketchup.
Yeah.
It's just ketchup. Yeah, I think we need to bring our own chili sauce next time. You know, going out to like we need to teach our kids, if we happen to have kids, if we happen to get married, something like that. You know, like you must bring a chili sauce when you go to McDonald's, because the way to eat fries or even like burgers and stuff is to add chili sauce. You don't add ketchup. Yeah, just no, just a cultural thing. I mean, like, of course I'm not gonna do that, but yeah, it's like I do miss chili sauce here. But yeah, the peri-peri chicken burger is really nice. Like, wow, it's like literally like imagine like what you get for Nando's, those kind of chicken, similar taste, and then right the whole juicy thigh is right inside the burger.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how amazing it is. It's quite
okay.
delicious. It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. And right after that, we went for a cinema. Actually, we went and bought our own soft drink at Tesco and then brought it into the cinema.
It is allowed, is it?
I'm not sure, but the thing is, in Western countries, they do trust you a lot. Okay, I don't see that if there's a lot. I actually did notice if there's signs over there saying that you can't bring outside food, but of course we know that those drinks and whatever, it's very overpriced in the cinema. And then yeah, the ticket is like $7.50, and then the popcorn and drink combo is $7.50 as well. Obviously I'm not gonna get that. Well, we can buy like when it costs like £1 for a bottle of Coke and £1 for a packet of popcorn. So yeah, definitely we're not buying that. That's why yeah, we just went in there. I mean, there's just one person checking your tickets, and then he's not checking the bags or whatever. So yeah, we just brought it in because my friend went there like twice. So he just told us that yeah, they don't check it, and we just brought it in. I'm not sure. I mean, we did see someone with the whole Tesco grocery bag.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if that person just went for a grocery run at Tesco, or is she actually bringing a bunch of snacks into the cinema? I have no idea. I'm not very sure. Yeah, I'm not very sure. But yeah, there's one interesting thing though, and I'm okay. Actually, there is quite a lot of interesting things, like a lot of new stuff for me, because in the cinema, so there is like a lot of those machines. Those there's like those, how do I call it? Slushy. Do you know what's slushy? Have you heard of slushy?
No.
Okay, slushy is kind of like, so okay, like frozen Coke. Do you know what's frozen Coke? Back in like McDonald's, it's that concept, but then different kinds of flavor. Some just colorings, I think.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Slushy, they call it slushy, a general term for those kind of beverage. They call it slushy, and then there's like a bunch of those soft drink machine as well. I mean, when you buy it from the counter, you just get a cup and then you just fill it yourself. I wonder if I bring my own cup and I just fill it up, I think if they don't see it, they might not stop me as well.
Is it something we can
But
find
of
in
course I did do
7-Eleven?
Yeah. Similar to that. Yeah, Slurpee.
What?
Similar to, it's
okay,
like the similar concept, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
but the overall, they call it slushy. They call it slushy.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just quite funny. Like, so they depend a lot on trust. They trust people a lot. So they just put their machines there, you know. I'm thinking like, if I go to a cinema and then I got one of the cups, and then the next time I just bring that same cup over there, and then I can probably just like, you know, just get those drinks, and then they won't question me at all. Yeah.
But
yeah,
you
other
feel
than
bad?
that, there is. Yeah, maybe. I'm a nice guy, right? Yeah, I will feel bad.
Nice guy.
But yeah, like another interesting thing is that, because I was asking my friend like, so do they sell alcohol beverages in the cinema? And then he said no. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe. Because like literally everywhere inside Chinese restaurant or whatever, all kinds of restaurant, you don't see just beer, you see vodka and whatever. So all those hard liquor in the store. Yeah, they like to drink a lot. Yeah. So inside the cinema, we found out that yes, they actually do sell, and they sell it in combo as well. So they sell beer together with popcorn or wine together with popcorn.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. I can't imagine you drinking wine and eating popcorn while watching Spider-Man. It's quite a weird combo. Yeah, I mean, it might work, I just never tried it. Maybe I'll try in the future. Yeah, when I have the financial capability to afford a 750 popcorn and beer combo. And beer outside is just like £1 or £2, I think. It's very cheap here as well, yeah. So yes, but yeah. Another quite a cool thing about the cinema is that, I mean, it's expensive. The ticket is like $750. But then there's reclining chair. It's electronic reclining chair throughout the whole cinema, and then it's a really nice sofa as well. So yeah, it's unlike those we have in Malaysia. Yeah, it's like proper reclining chair. So that's a cool thing. But for the movie, it's quite cool, I guess. It's not bad per se, but maybe because it's too hyped up, everyone said that it's so good, so I had my expectations high. And then, so I would just give it, I won't give it like, I think most people give it like a 10, or even some people give 11 out of 10. And like average rating on Google is like 9, but I'll just give it a 7. I just give it a 7.
Okay.
I just give it a 7 because I think it's a bit too hyped up, and then I put my expectation too high. That's why it's just like yeah. Just yeah. I don't want to say much. I don't want to spoil it. Yeah. Maybe you should go and watch it yourself, but then you probably won't figure out. Yeah. I think you would. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't spoil much. I was gonna ask some questions to see if you have done those. If you have done those, then you would probably know more about the movie. But then by doing that, I'll be spoiling the movie as well. So yeah, might as well not do that.
Yeah.
See. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of like my update. So yeah. What are we talking today?
Okay, today we're going to talk about live a serious life but work casually.
Yeah. Okay. So I believe this topic is a bit special because usually the way we actually treat work and life is that work is supposed to be serious because I don't know, work is serious, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
your boss or something like it's something that is important, like it involves money, something like that, so it's kind of important-ish. That's why we should treat it seriously. Whereas life is kind of under your control. You can just do it anywhere you want and any way you want. So like, who cares you screw up? Like unlike in work, if you screw up, then a lot of things may happen. The company may bankrupt, something like that. But then in life, if you screw up, it's fine because it just affects probably you and maybe your family if you're married or something. So it's not that much of a consequence, isn't it?
Are you sure?
In life, though, if you screw up yourself.
I think also maybe depends on what was the context.
Like, what else can you screw up? I mean, like on the surface level, well, like when you screw up something in the company, then you affect the whole company, and the whole company go bankrupt, something like that. But then, like in your personal life, you screw up yourself.
Okay,
right?
true.
Like, there's not much consequence. It doesn't affect that much. So yeah. So in this topic, we're just gonna talk about whether should we just like instead of like doing the usual way, we treat work casually, and then we just treat life seriously. Yeah, we're just gonna talk about this. So yeah, what's your thoughts on this?
I think most of the time, although we kind of like prefer treating our life casually, but sometimes we unconsciously will take it serious. Right.
And do you have an example?
Okay, maybe because we don't really enjoy uncertainty a lot. So when something that comes with uncertainty, then we tend to handle it like very serious when it's for our life. It's not for our work.
Any more specific examples? Like pointing to a particular thing that happened or something, yeah.
I don't really have a personal experience on this particular thing, but maybe let me imagine a scenario.
Yeah. Imagination would be nice. Oops, I broke one. Oh, fuck.
I'm taking up a lot of time.
You are taking a lot of time.
Yeah. I know. Okay. You let me think of a scenario. You continue first.
All right. Okay. So yeah. Okay. But yeah, the thing is that I believe that it's a good idea doing this way. I actually yeah, that's why I'm asking you for example, because I don't see how you are taking lives. I don't know. Like now you can't now you can't now that you can't find an example, since you don't have a personal experience and then you are imagining up one. It kind of shows that I think you are not you say that sometimes unconsciously take our life seriously, and then since you can't find an example from your personal experience, or even now it's hard imagining one, I think it kind of invalidated your point. And yeah, so but I do think that most of the time we just treat our life casually, in a way where like whatever just happened, we're like, yeah, it's okay with it, like yeah, because yeah, we just treat our life casually lah, yeah, because and then like worst come to worst, it's just us, and then our boss won't kill us, yeah, something like that. But the way I think about this, that it's quite important, instead of like putting all the seriousness into work and then like care about work so much, we should care about ourselves more. Because sometimes, okay, I think we should say it this way. So when we take our work seriously, we are putting the weight of our life on the money and achievement that is defined by the society. Because we care about the money and the achievement and the social status and whatever, and that is how people around the world recognize us. That's why we take our work very, very serious, so that we get all those stuff. Yeah, because let's say if you take your life very seriously and you are a very disciplined person, it's hard for people to recognize that, when compared to if you take work very seriously and then you become a general manager at, let's say, JP Morgan. Yeah. So yeah, people will see that, oh my god, you're the general manager at JP Morgan Bank. Like, that's a cool thing. But then when doing discipline, I would say that being disciplined has the same kind of effect on that. But people see that, and then people don't think that, like, oh, you're impressive, like you're so disciplined. That's the thing. Like people generally view the society view success, or view life achievement, I don't know, in a different way, where they just won't see like your life achievement as such an important thing. So that's why I think that we should take life seriously, because we shouldn't go for all these abstract kind of status, achievements, or money, all this kind of stuff, and we should focus on our own personal development. So if we treat life seriously, our own life seriously, we are able to invest more in ourselves, whether it's like being more disciplined, having more workouts and all that, personal workouts, but generally doing things which are more important to ourselves, and then being serious about them, keeping us into doing it. Like in work you will always make sure that you get this thing done, you get that thing done. You want to make sure that you don't disappoint your boss, because you want the money, right? But then in life we don't do this because we're like, I don't need to work out unless you are an actor. You are an actor, and then you need the body shape to act out for some kind of movie. Like maybe the latest Marvel movie. You are like the main cast for it. That's why you need to work out to have a good body shape for that. Then you can earn money, and then you can like progress to the next level of your career. That's why you take serious about this. But then if you don't have those kind of goals, usually most people won't be that serious about life. They're like, it's okay lah. Like I'm already so hardworking at work. Let's chill when I'm back in life. Like I'm at home. Like I don't need to work out that much. Like just relax a bit lah. Yeah. But then in fact, I think we should probably put more effort into being more serious in our life, like keeping us from doing all this stuff. Keeping us in doing all this stuff, and then like working out, keeping a healthy diet, maybe learning to cook, having a better schedule, like keep on upscaling ourselves, learning more stuff, reading more books, something like that, so that we actually build more skills and knowledge onto our own. And then even though society might not recognize all this, but then it may come in handy. It will come in handy because all this will kind of indirectly affect your work performance.
True.
Since like building discipline and all that, it will kind of build it that way. But when I say that we work casually at work, I don't mean that we just like do work with the least amount of effort. We do work for at least, I don't mean by that, but then I just, because like sometimes I would say that in work, of course, it's work. You are kind of like, you are an investment of the company. So if the company can grind as much work from you, they are actually earning. They're getting more for the money, because since they're paying the same amount of income, is if they can squeeze more work out of you, then they are actually earning more lah. They're profiting more. Yeah, like does that make sense for you?
Yeah, but I'm still a bit confused about like work casually.
Okay, yeah. So work casually, as in you need to know that you need to know that how much you're worth, and then you don't just blindly work for all those money and all that. You need to know that your primary goal is to develop yourself. So instead of putting your focus into work and then into whatever things that is produced from the work, like money, status, whatever, you just do the amount of work that is sufficient. You don't go overboard. Like if they give you all this extra stuff, you should fight for it. Whereas you say that, this is out of my scope, because you kind of don't pay me enough for it. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't expect me to do all this stuff. As in not like entirely casually. So it's like kind of treating it where like you just do it to the part where you get paid. Yeah. Not that the company owe you anything. It's just that you know your worth. You know that, okay, I am until this level only. I work until this hour only. I don't mean to disrespect you, but then I have a personal life as well. So you can't just like come over. You can't just like expect me to do more because the company wants to. Yeah.
Okay. What about being a doctor?
Okay. What about it? The thing is, like doctor overtime, they're getting paid as well.
Okay.
Like when they get in and all that, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. So I mean, like, okay, responsibility is one thing, but then sometimes you get exploit. You get exploit on whatever you're worth. So and then that doesn't make sense at all anymore. Yeah, because the thing is, of course, to a certain extent, you are still developing skills when you're working in a company.
Mm-mm.
But then if you work too much, there is a, how do I call that? There's a point of diminishing return where you keep on doing that. Not only you are not progressing yourself, but then you are actually sacrificing your own time and then your own effort for nothing. Yeah. Instead of being able to personally develop yourself when you're back home or something, you're unable to, you're not able to develop yourself. You actually lose time, and then you lose the effort as well. You get more tired for nothing at all. Yeah. So it's generally not that worth it. Yeah. That's why I totally agree with people when they just like leave at 6, because literally, yeah, there is no point putting in so much effort unless the company does, unless you see that there is a reason why you're doing this. Yeah. I mean, the reason can be a lot of reasons. Some people just generally want to help our company. I mean, I won't stop them, but I wouldn't recommend that unless, if you are a CEO, it makes total sense, because you have a CEO, you share, you are like stakeholder. If you're a stakeholder in a company, it totally makes sense because you are part of it. Whatever you do, it adds value to yourself. But being just an employee, usually doing too much doesn't add value to yourself. So you need to understand at a certain point, you need to stop it right there. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. And basically, that's why I say you have to treat it, not casually, I think. I'll say treat life casual. I don't know. Like more casual, like not that you have to like being totally casual like that. But most of the time, I would say that if you do, unless like the company does give you more, if when you're doing overtime, you actually gain personal development skill, then that is good. But if no, then I think there's no point doing that. You're just wasting our own time. That's why it's better to treat our life seriously and then work casually. Yeah, know your worth, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
then especially when you treat your personal life seriously, you kind of have a personal goal as well. Because when you treat your work seriously, you have a goal in your work. You want to reach until certain level, keep progressing until certain level in your job, something like that. But then when you do it personally, you have a personal goal which is more important. And then with that personal goal, you can easily get income or live with that personal goal. I'm pretty sure. Just that it might take time to explore it, but then usually it's not a problem. So like following that personal goal, you won't die lah. You won't starve on the street, something like that. You will eventually find a way to like earn money, something like that.
yeah, I actually agree with what you're sharing about like living your life seriously and working in a more casual way. But
more casual way, not casually lah.
But it actually makes me confused about myself.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah,
What
because
happened?
no, like as you know, especially when I'm working from home, usually I work past my working hours because I just can't finish everything. Yeah. And that makes me question if what am I doing that for? I don't think it's a like totally not worth it thing, but at the same time I'm not sure how worth it is it. You understand what I'm trying to say?
In that case, I would say that it's not worth it at all, because like when things are not worth it, basically it means that there's nothing that's worth it, right? It's totally the opposite of worth it. But then since you can't find anything that's worth it, then it means that it's not worth it lah.
But then
you can't justify by saying that it's not worth it. Because the thing is, you can't even find what's worth it. If you can't find that it's worth anything, it generally just means that it's not worth it. There's no such thing that, I can't find anything that's worth it. But then I don't think that it's not that worth it, It doesn't make sense in that way. Do you get me?
I get you, but the thing
like you can't say that how do I say that? Okay. You can't say that this thing is not bad when there's nothing good about it. Get it? Because there's nothing, the key is that there's nothing good about it. There's nothing, you say that there's nothing good about it. Then you can't say it's not bad anymore. There's nothing good about it. You can say that you can probably say that it's neutral. So instead of a positive or negative, you say that it's zero. So you're doing this for no reason. Instead of like a good reason or a bad reason, it's probably for no reason. Instead of there's not that for the good or bad reason. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say it's neutral. Yeah.
Okay.
But I would say that one way, I don't know. I know it's very hard to confront your supervisor or your executive regarding this thing. I still recommend to talk about that, saying that especially taking out the most time consuming and least productive stuff, and then talk to them about this, saying that these are very useless, and then of course you can easily compile the opinion from all your colleagues as well, saying that these are very time consuming and then least productive, and then possibly saying that our job is not here to work on all this stuff, so we hope that this can be taken out or something. Or if that doesn't work out, or if you don't dare to work that out, the best way is just to find the best way to automate all this stuff, because these are both time consuming and unproductive, and then I believe they don't contribute much to personal development. Then there's no point in actually putting any effort into it. We should just automate it in any way possible. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, you have to make that thing disappear in a way. Yeah. Because they're useless. You just have to make it disappear either by talking to a supervisor so that it makes it actually disappear, or you automate it so it partially disappear, or like 90% disappear. You only put in like it's like it takes a very minor amount of your task. Yeah.
Okay, I actually agree with your point, but I have a question. Do you think people it's easy to live a serious life though? Although we know there's a lot of benefits.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. The reason it's not easy is because people generally care about, like what I said, people generally care about social status, all that over personal development. They imagine okay, today you work for 1 month already. You get salary. You feel happy about it. That's like a reward. But then today you work out for 1 month already. Okay, maybe the first month you lose some weight. Second month, you don't necessarily lose some weight. First they don't see the kind of reward, and then second is that there is no, unlike like when you work harder, you get promoted, and then when you talk to other people, they recognize that those status more highly than personal development. Yeah. If you tell people, I read a book, I read one book every single week. When compared to I'm now promoted. Yeah. Okay, people will think that reading a book every single week is cool. But some people may say that. But some people will say that, what are you doing that for? I mean, it's cool lah. Okay, you learn a lot, but then it's cool lah. Can you earn money from that? It's just a very societal thing. But then when people say that you're promoted, that's cool. Hey, what's your salary now? Oh, you're promoted. That's so nice. And you deserve it, something like that. Man, people you read one book per week. I mean, it's a cool thing, you're able to do that. I wish I can do that, but then the thing is, this doesn't earn money as well though. People can't really see the benefit of that. But usually, of course, it actually has a lot of benefit, just that it's a bit hard. It's hard to see. Yeah, that's why it's hard to do. It's hard to see that, and that makes it hard to do as well. It hardly motivates us to do. Yeah. People can, but if you do this down the line, all the knowledge you gain, you can definitely it kind of goes back to creating YouTube channel. You can go and give talks and all that. There's a lot of hidden benefits and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. But even within your company, you can find that it can be helpful. Like if you're able to read like one book a week. So like all this personal development stuff, if you keep doing it, it can make you money. But if you keep working on your company, trying to work on their ways on giving you money, it doesn't necessarily benefit your life. Yeah, because I would say that life is a multidisciplinary thing. But then work is usually not necessarily unidisciplinary lah, but then it's like it's quite limited lah. It's quite limited. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. So if you work hard, if you keep working hard, the skills that you gain might not necessarily help that much in your life. But if you do on personal development, you can definitely find ways to use the personal development skills to earn money at one point in life. That's why I would promote taking life seriously over like work seriously. Unless it's your company, like that's kind of a personal development thing already, lah. Yeah.
Okay.
Even by that sense, I think like last time when I was running a company, I would say that we need to have a certain limit, lah. You have a certain limit, yeah. Still, personal development, yeah. There's still some difference, personal development and running a company. Like it just makes more sense for you to work on your business kind of stuff because it contributes to your value as well. But then still, you have to notice that while running a business, it's still like working. If you put too much effort into it, you're just gaining that few skill which might not necessarily help you in your life. But if you do personal development, that can help in your work life in many ways. Something like that.
Yeah. Usually, okay, but I can see actually very less people are doing that for their own personal development because you have to like actively put in the effort to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're not forced, right? You need to do it by yourself.
Yeah, there's a few reasons. Like one is that there is no short term, long term as well. There is no short term reward, and then there is people always see the long term reward. For personal development, it's more like the long term reward thing. Like for work, you see actually work and personal development is kind of like this thing. For work, it's always the short term reward. Like you can see that there's salary at the end of this month. That's why you do it. But then for going into gym, you can't see what you're getting by the end of this month. But what they can say is that if you continue doing this for like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, you can get a body like maybe like, I don't know, Tom Holland. Yeah, maybe Tom Holland body or like Tom Cruise body, something like that. Very buff and all that, like 6 pack, something like that. Yeah. If you continue to do it for 4 to 5 years. Yeah. But then unlike working, they can't. For working, it's possible that you can become a manager. That's like a long term goal. But then they have a short term reward where you can get money every single month. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, they keep you here. Or even like in Google, like there's free meals, like all this cool stuff. Those are like kind of like short term reward as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not short term. Those are like motivation. Yeah.
Okay. What if for a person who joined the work with a reason, for example, let's say the work can help him develop a certain kind of skills or whatsoever that will help him in his future. So that's why he's doing like extra.
Okay. Okay, this goes back to quite early when I talked about when sometimes if you have a reason on doing things, like let's say a reason of like overtime working, it could be like, let's say if you're working for your own company, it gives it more reason for you to do that because it makes sense. Like you're a stakeholder, it adds values to you. If it does contribute to personal development, yeah, sure, you can do it. But I would say that you have to make sure that you are clear about you are clear that that is actually personal development, because in most cases that might not be the case. Yeah, I would say that. I mean, there is definitely stuff like this. There is definitely stuff like this. But then work is still work in the end. Work is just things that they are giving you this work. Usually there's two reasons. It's either they can't do it, which is a good thing. They can't do it, you can do it. That's a good thing. Or they don't want to do it.
Okay.
And it's cheaper for you to do it rather than them doing it.
like hiring intern to do stuff.
Yes, exactly. That's the thing. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm wrong, but I think in 4 hour week, 4 hour week. I'm not sure if Tim Ferriss, he talked about, cause like when you find that doing this work is not worth your time. I'm not sure if I felt like he might have hired someone to work on his stuff, and then he actually talked with his supervisor or something about this, like saying that this is not worth his time. That's why he requests to work on something, more on a higher level, something like that.
Okay, I remember I read something like this also.
Oh, you read the book?
Yeah.
Oh, you finished the book?
Not finished yet.
Oh, you are now reading it?
Actually, before I start working,
Oh, okay. And then I'll stop reading already.
Now I want to make it a daily habit, but so far I still haven't.
Okay. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
It's fine. You just need to make sure that you keep working on it. Okay. Alright, let's go, yeah.
Okay, now I got one question. So do you think you are living your life seriously and working it in a more casual way?
Okay, mine is complex. Because my life, because I'm not working. That's the thing. I'm not working. So I'm kind of ish working. But yes, when I am, let's say my life as in my own personal development, I do try to keep that serious as well. But then still you still need to have leisure time, because the thing is like, or you can't just have, at least for me, like maybe some people can. I can't be serious all the time. I can't like work or try to improve, try to learn stuff all the time. So I need leisure time. Like even later, I think I might be watching Venom. I just want to chill a bit, on the Sunday, something like that. But because I am mainly studying, if we talk about studying is not working. But it's not entirely personal development as well. Yeah. Because the thing is, whatever you do, it's not for someone else. It's actually for yourself.
Yeah.
You are actually getting something that contributes to personal development. Ish lah. Okay, you are learning knowledge, that's one thing. I would say that the degree is somewhat a status, but then still it helps in... actually, no. The degree doesn't help in personal development at all. It's actually a status thing. The degree is similar to like salary or like the job status thing. But then if we talk about like the knowledge you learn, the project you have worked on, that is actually personal development. But yeah, there's still that thing where you see that like how much effort you want to put in, because like sometimes the thing they teach, because we are not actually learning what may be helpful. We are learning what they teach us. And why do we still need to learn those? Because we still crave for the status. Okay, fuck. Yeah, I'm still like... Even though we are not supposed to crave for status, we still crave for status because, I'm still trying to get a first class degree. So that, someone I can... Okay, now that I think about it, yeah, I don't know. Should I just like settle for a third... Is there a third class degree? I don't know. Don't know.
Should be, but I don't think that there will be like being recognized by those companies. It's super hard to get yourself a job, I guess.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I mean, like it's mainly like if you work on this personal development, you learn the knowledge. You shouldn't be able to you shouldn't fail that much on your on like the exams and whatever. So that like studying is like both like it's both work and personal development, and then you just have to balance between both lah. And when I do work work on videos for my university, yeah, I usually just do not bare minimum lah, like the best I can do without spending excess time. Yeah. Yeah. Even YouTube, I don't keep trying. I would say that I don't keep trying to do it, make it better. But what I do now is that I do it with whatever I can, the best time possible, with the best effort I can do, and then I spend like 2 hours a week to try to improve on the skills. So this improve skills can apply, can increase my best work and the best time, something like that. I'm working on something. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, in terms of studying, actually I kind of get it, and I think if let's say taking myself as an example, in the past when I'm still studying, I tried my best in my study, but because I know I want to develop my skills as well, so I do have the expectation that maybe I might not get like the best I can expect. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll still put in whatever I can, but I won't go extra because I know I don't have that much of time. So if let's say I want to develop both sides, then I have to like sacrifice something.
Yeah. Yeah. In the end, we realized that degree studying is mainly still for status. It is kind of still like work, paid work. Yeah, no. You are paying to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, like literally, I realized one thing is that, because seriously, when I'm watching those lecture videos and then looking at the lectures, I don't understand what they're talking about.
Okay.
So I realized one way is that instead of watching those lecture videos, I would just like look at the title and then I'll search it out on Google. I find that way is like more effective. Just like many people, including Ali, said like most of the things you like inside uni, most of the things you learn to accomplish those exams are not taught by lectures, are taught by yourself on the internet. Yeah. That's why. Yeah, I realized that. I mean, I hate this feeling. You have that feeling where like, are you losing out on something because you're not watching lectures? But then for a fact that you know that, because you're not because you don't understand what the lecturer is teaching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then for a fact that you know for a fact you know that keep watching that doesn't help because you still don't understand, and then like internet is teaching the exact same thing. Yeah, that's the thing. We are just trying to, because I think we just have the fear that if we don't watch the lectures, if we don't follow the slides or the lecture videos, we might be missing out on some marks because the paper is written by our lecturer, something like that. Yeah, it's prepared by our lecturer. So yeah, we might be missing out something because like they are the one designing the paper and then they are the one teaching. So we should be checking out whatever they're teaching instead of like checking out whatever that's on Google, something like that.
But I think it's a different story for my course though. Like most of the time, they appreciate what we add in extra instead of blindly follow what they taught us.
No. The thing is, I'm not adding anything extra. I'm talking about like the exact topic. That exact topic. You can't understand. Let's say if we talk about shape of thesis. You just don't understand. You just don't understand what your lecturer is teaching about shape of thesis. You can't grasp the concept at all. And then you watch a YouTube video, and then the YouTube video explain 100 times better than that. But then, just in case that's not the exact concept, you went and checked another 2 websites talking about shape of thesis, and then you totally understood it. But then going back onto the lecture video, the two things doesn't match at all. Like
Mm.
whatever the lecturer is talking about is totally different from the 3 sources that you got on the web.
Mm.
Yeah. And then at this point, you just give up. You just go with a YouTube video and then think that those are the important points. Yeah. It's not that you're adding anything. It's that whatever the lecture says is so abstract that you totally don't understand. But then like whatever YouTube or whatever other sources, maybe you can even verify 5 and then they are like 95% similarity. But then like when you watch back to a lecture video, you still don't understand. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, I understand what you say, just that I don't have a personal experience to relate to that.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, you're just I'll just be worried because I'm missing it, because I'm missing out on something because I still don't understand what the lecturer is talking about.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but in fact, it should be, if we talk about if we quantify it, if we make it into maths, probability wise, something like that, we should be correct because so many sources on the internet already say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just that it's like just a emotional thing like. It's just a guts thing, like, because like, oh, it makes sense, right? Like whatever because like since the lecturer is designing the paper, we should be following whatever the lecturer is talking about. And since we don't understand what the lecturer is talking about, like, can we still answer the paper? Like, should we still find ways to understand the lecture, something like that? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So yes. Yeah. Anything else you wanna talk about?
I think no.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So yes, I guess we'll do a short wrap up here. I think it's actually I mean, like, actually, I'm not sure. Do you know about the Great Resignation? The Great Resignation. Yeah, Resignation. I think.
Not sure. Continue.
Okay, so basically, the Great Resignation is I think it's a phenomenon that's happening across Western country because of COVID. Because during the COVID era, many people were laid off, or when they are working on home, when they work from home, they realize that they missed out on a lot of stuff. Whether it's like on family, on personal development and all this. So they realize that while working all these years, they have missed out on many things in life.
Mm-hmm.
They have not pursued what they actually wanted to do. Like this COVID era actually made them realize that they could have done all this.
Mm-hmm.
So they just they decided to resign their work. That's why in like Western countries, no matter it's low to high income jobs, many people are resigning. Yeah. So that they're kind of like trying to find what they want to do, or like just pursuing what they like while trying to earn money in some ways. Because the thing is, they do have money. Yeah, they do have money, and then they realize that there's more important stuff in their life. So it's a good thing. I mean, many people are realizing this. So it's kind of like the what we're talking about today, like treating work casually and then life seriously. Because in the end, we are living for ourselves. So yeah, what's the point of working for somebody else's work?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a cool thing. I think I don't mean that. I don't know when actually. Okay, I don't mean that we shouldn't work, but we shouldn't work for abstract things. Yeah, work for purposeful things with a purpose. Yeah, things with a reason, or best, things that can develop yourself. Because the ultimate asset is you, yourself, and time. Yeah.
I was about to say the same thing, like at the end of the day, the life is yours, and
And
you
then
want
you
to
have
do it
limited
for
time,
yours.
so, And then time is the thing that you can never gain. you are spending it every single moment, and then the only thing that is with you is yourself. So what we should actually do is that we convert time into growing our personal selves, so that we will grow infinitely greater. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, let's hope that we can abide to this rule for the next few decades of our lives. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, there's a very cool thing about Ali. Like, he sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes we just worry about twice, like, because like now Ali. Okay, I think this will be an insight as well. This will be my insight as well. Because Ali is now totally leaving medicine forever. Yeah, but then the reason that kept him from leaving medicine totally is because he's very fearful, that he's afraid that when he take this medical title out of himself, people will stop trusting him, and then think that he's like no longer genuine, like no one who will watch his video or something like that. And then another thing is that he's thinking, like, worst come to worst, when YouTube doesn't work, he can always go back into medicine. Yeah, but then he cares. I don't know. He cares about the two status things. He cares about the two status thing. One is that the status of being a doctor, and then YouTuber, and then another thing is that worst come to worst, if I don't have a job anymore, and then how do I live? But then he failed to realize that actually he is now so rich that even without any income, he can probably live comfortably for like 10 years.
10 years, okay.
That's why he said, yeah, which I totally agree. I mean, like, comfortably has a lot of definition, and then probably if I talk about like in the less comfortable sense, he can probably even live for 20 years. Who knows? Yeah, because like he has houses and everything. He even have a car. You can yeah, something like that. Yeah, like he has pretty much everything. And then another thing is that even the worst come to worst, if his YouTube doesn't work anymore, he has so many skills that he can still find work for. And then he has 10 years to find all those work for. Like, he's been a YouTube personality, you know. He can actually have his own, like, I don't know, like, he can be a host, something like that, because he's a podcast host. He has been like working on contents and all that. I don't know. He can even work on producer, script writing, all this. He even wrote a book. You know, he can be a coach. That's why he has a class right now. He can talk about all the other stuff, how to run a business, all that stuff, all his experience and all that. So yeah, like, all these years while he is okay, like, I think he's pretty serious on both things. He's serious on work and his life. But then, like, generally, when you are serious in life, that's what you get. Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah, like, he shouldn't worry that he can't, like, people will stop watching his YouTube because he's no longer a doctor. Because, I mean, it is true that you're no longer a doctor, and then people who watch you keep watching you because you're a doctor will stop watching you because you're not a doctor anymore. But then the thing is, you have other stuff that kept people watching.
Yeah.
And those will be the thing that people will still continue doing. Like, I think maybe he kind of missed out that he is no longer, his channel is not about being a medical student or being a doctor anymore. It's generally about someone that keeps developing himself, keep pushing the boundary to be someone better, to challenge to be someone better. And then he's like showing the world how he does it. And yeah, it's the core thing. Yeah, like his YouTube channel. Okay, that's a bit hard lah. His YouTube channel is because it's not because of him being a doctor. It's because of him himself. Him being so hardworking. Him knowing that he want to do all this stuff. Him willing to try out all these things, work hard, something like that. Yeah, that's what makes his YouTube channel so special.
Yeah.
So yeah, remember to make your video.
Okay.
Take it as a self-development thing, you know. But yeah.
Okay, but let me ask you,
Okay.
do you take your YouTube channel as your work or your part of your life?
I actually take it as work. Yeah. But then, like, yeah, my YouTube channel, I take it as work. That's why I don't try to make every video the best quality. So I whenever I'm editing a video, I just edit with existing knowledge. I don't go and search while I'm editing a video to see how I can improve it. But I have another separate time every single week where I learn how to improve my editing skills.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the YouTube video, like my YouTube channel, is the product of my self-development. I would say that. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
understand.
I don't keep spending time to make my YouTube channel better, but I spend time to make my video editing skill better, which in turns make my YouTube channel better. Something like that. That's how I would say I like to view it. Yeah. But I'm not sure this method works. I'm still optimizing it. Yeah. Yeah, because like in the end goal, well, ultimately, I still follow abstract stuff. I still want my YouTube channel to earn money. Okay, no, I'll say that the money thing is a means for us to do more personal development stuff easier. Not that we want to have infinite what am I talking about? Not that we want to have infinite amount of money, but we need to have an amount of money always available on our hands so that we don't have to constantly think about working for abstract stuff. We can focus on personal development, and then we can solely focus on personal development. Yeah, that's something like that. True. So instead of like now, maybe initially when we start out, we need to spend like 70% on working and then 30% of personal development. In the end, we can probably be like 99% personal development and 1% working. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, anything else from you? Any insights?
Actually, no.
Okay, it's fine. No worries. So yeah, I think that'll be the end of this episode. So thanks everyone for listening, and hope to see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the podcast. If you enjoyed, do share with your friends and family and leave us a review on the Apple Podcast. If you are not using an Apple device, you can leave a review on the Apple Podcast website with a link in the show notes. If you have any feedback or thoughts which you hope that we'll discuss in the future, feel free to email them to us at hello@incthoughts.com, or alternatively, you can send us a private message on our Facebook, Instagram or Twitter with the username of incthoughtspod. Thanks again, and see you all next week. Bye bye.